Lesson 14.
Lesson 14.
At the grocer's.
At the grocer's.
Mrs. Ford looked at her shopping list.
Mrs. Ford looked at her shopping list.
I want some butter, some cheese. I want some butter and some cheese, she said.
I want some butter and some cheese, she said.
And a packet of biscuits.
And a packet of biscuits.
Is that all, Mrs. Ford?
Is that all, Mrs. Ford?
The grocer asked.
The grocer asked.
Mrs. Ford looked at her list again.
Mrs. Ford looked at her list again.
No, I want some sugar, some flour, and a packet of tea.
No, I want some sugar, some flour, and a packet of tea.
Sugar, flour, and tea, the grocer said,
Sugar, flour, and tea, the grocer said,
and put them on the counter.
and put them on the counter.
And a tin of tomato soup.
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 Mrs. Ford said,
Mrs. Ford said,
we haven't any tomato soup.
we haven't any tomato soup.
The grocer said,
The grocer said,
what are those tins
what are those tins
on that shelf?
on that shelf?
Mrs. Ford asked.
Mrs. Ford asked.
These, Mrs. Ford?
These, Mrs. Ford?
The grocer asked.
The grocer asked.
They're tins of tomatoes.
There are tins of tomatoes.
Do you want a tin?
Do you want a tin?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Is that all, Mrs. Ford?
Is that all, Mrs. Ford?
Yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Please send them to my house.
Please send them to my house.
Oh, and I want a dozen eggs too.
Oh, and I want a dozen eggs too.
But don't send them.
But don't send them.
I'll carry them.
I will carry them.
We can send the eggs too.
We can send the eggs too.
The grocer said.
The grocer said,
No, thank you.
no, thank you.
Mrs. Ford said.
Mrs. Ford said,
Your new delivery boy is very careless.
your new delivery boy is very careless.
Last week,
Last week,
he dropped the eggs on my doorstep.
he dropped the